Ah, the beautiful formula that is the point slope formula. Y minus y1 is m outside of x minus x1. Basically, it's the slope formula that's been rearranged. If I want to find the equation of any line, then I know I need two pieces of information. I need a point and I need a slope. Well, I've got a point. In fact, I've got 2 points. I can choose which one I like, but I don't have a slope. So the first thing I'm going to do is work out the slope. So we use our slope formula and we come up with -2. Now I can use my point slope formula. I have a point, I have a slope, sub it into the point slope formula. Let's rearrange all that. I've put it in general form. So 2x plus y plus 2 is equal to 0. Find the equation of a line. It's going through 2, -3, and it's parallel to 3x plus 4y minus 5 equals 0. So I need a point and a slope. I have a point, 2, -3. I don't have a slope, but I'm told it's parallel to this line. Parallel means they have the same slope. So what is the slope of this line? Well, if I rewrite that as y equals mx plus b, I can see that the slope is -3/4. So the slope for my line will also be -3/4. Point slope formula, and we get 3x plus 4y plus 6 equals 0. But hang on, have a look at the answer and have a look at the question. Gee, they're similar. And it's not a coincidence. Because see, if they're parallel, then the coefficient of x and the coefficient of y will remain the same. So this actually gives us another way, and possibly a quicker way, of finding our line. We can say, well, I know it's going to be 3x plus 4y plus some number, and it's going to equal 0. I just got to find that number. But I know it goes through the point 2, -3. So if I sub 2, -3 into that, I can work out k. K turns out to be 6. Therefore, there's our line. 3x plus 4y plus 6 is equal to 0. What about perpendicular? Well, let's do it the traditional way. So it's perpendicular to 9x minus 4y plus 6. So the slope of that line, well, putting it in y equals mx plus b form, we can see that the slope's 9 on 4. So the slope I want is the negative inverse. Point slope formula using -4/9, we end up with 4x plus 9y minus 60 equals 0. Have a look at the answer, have a look at the question. The numbers have swapped. 9x is now 9y, 4y is now 4x, but the other thing that's changed is the sign in between them. And that makes sense because of the negative inverse. This will always happen. So basically we swap the numbers and change the sign in between the x and y. Now using that idea, I would say, well, hang on, I know it'll be in the form 4x plus 9y plus some number is equal to 0. Swap the numbers, change the sign in the middle. Sub in the 0.64 to work out k. K is indeed -60. So there's our line. 4x plus 9y minus 60 equals 0. So taking advantage of the pattern, because it's going to be the same pattern every single time, allows us to solve the problem a little bit quicker. If you want to prove 3 lines are concurrent, so that means 3 lines going through the same point, how do we do it? Find the point of intersection of one pair. So I've chosen L and M. If I was to solve L and M simultaneously, then I'd find the point of intersection. Then substitute the other point. Then substitute that answer into the other line. Now, if it lies on that line, then the 3 lines must be concurrent, because we're saying all 3 lines go through that point. 7D.